Good morning, everybody. So I'm going to make this quick. I don't have 18 for you. I kind of limit it down to some Black history that you may not know. So we know that W.E.B. Du Bois was the first African American to receive a PhD from Harvard University. Some of us knew that, huh? He graduated in 1895 and went on to co-found the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, in 1909. But did you know that before he played a pivotal role, did you know that before he did that, he played a pivotal role in the Brown versus Board of Education case? But then you know that Ben Carson was the first surgeon to separate twins conjoined at the head. They don't tell us that, but that was one of us as well. There's a good chance that you know that Thurgood Marshall was the first African American appointed to the Supreme Court. The results of this case made it possible for all children to attend school together, regardless of their race. You might know that Ella Fitzgerald and Count Basie was the first African Americans to win Grammy Awards. Anybody know that? They each won in the same year, 1959. But did you know that Hattie McDaniel, the first African American to win an Oscar, was not allowed to attend the national premiere of Gone with the Wind, the film featuring her winning performance, because she was Black? You're aware that these civil rights figures were assassinated because of what they stood for and what their work did. Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, and many others died fighting for equality. But did you know about the bombing of the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama, that claimed the lives of 4 young girls? Addie Mae Collins, Cynthia Wesley, Carol Robertson, and Denise McNair were killed in the acts of racial terrorism in 1963. Some of you all were alive in 1963. Most likely you're aware of Nat King Cole and his unparalleled voice, but did you also know that he was the first African American to reach #1 on the Billboard charts? Cole was also the first African American to host his own television show. I didn't know that one. You know all about Rosa Parks, who was arrested when she refused to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama in 1955. Someone you may not have heard of is Claudette Colvin. As a schoolgirl, she refused to give up her seat on the bus and was taken to jail 9 months before Rosa Parks. And all of us thought Rosa Parks was the first. Sadly, due to most of the facts that she was an unwed mother, Colvin did not receive the massive public support that Parks did. Surely you learned about Sojourner Truth. She escaped from slavery in 1826 and became an abolitionist and women's rights activist. You might not know Professor Angela Davis. He is still, she is a Professor Angela. She is still the only African, he is still the only African American male to do so. Nope, it's got to be out of order. Never mind. That ain't right. If you've been doing your homework, you know that Gideon Stewart Guy Bluford Jr. was the first African American NASA astronaut to launch into space. Dude name's Guy. Nickname's Guy. You should also know that in 1992, Macy Jemison became the first African American woman in space. These figures and events, along with many others, shape not just African American history, but everyone's history. So take the time this month to know your African American history. Happy Black History Month.